This is a book review of a book that I purchased at the 22nd Annual Ohio Bigfoot Conference titled Traces of the Grassman by Jody Cook. The Search for the Ohio Bigfoot. I really enjoyed this book. It kind of details some of the history of sightings in the state of Ohio, in the Buckeye State as it were. There's no photographs in the book though. That's probably one of the only things that really takes away from the book. Other than that, it's got some really good information in it. It's kind of, you might say, updated information from the previous book that he wrote, or co-wrote with George Clapson and Christopher L. Murphy, that being Bigfoot Encounters in Ohio, Quest for the Grassman, which is available, that's available at on Amazon, also at HancockHouse.com. But I would give this book a good rating. It's got several interesting chapters, such as about deer kills and Sasquatch. The Monster Quest appearance by Jody is profiled in here in one chapter. Plus, there's a good bit more about what is called the Kenmore structure. That was the dome-like structure, which was originally featured on an episode of Sightings back around 1995. It's a dome-like structure made of grass and laid over branches, things of that nature, found by I believe a man and his son in an area near Akron, Ohio, and it's called the Kenmore structure. And to this day, nobody can figure out who or what made it. It was originally thought perhaps it was made by kids or made by perhaps some other wild animals, but I can't imagine another animal making something as complex as that. There's also a chapter on Jody's investigations with the American Bigfoot Society. There's chapters on something called the Bozeman, Ohio's first Bigfoot from around the 1700s, late 1700s. Early Ohio dwellers, possible connection, Ohio's Bigfoot credibility, Ohio's geography, and the Ohio Valley. I do recommend getting this book from Jody. It's the publisher is Publish America. You might be able to get the book through that publishing company. My copy is signed by Jody. You can probably see right there. That's signed by Jody Cook, because he was at the Ohio conference, and I got him to personally sign this. I'd give this book about a 4 out of 5 stars, and the only reason is there's no photographs in the book. I mean, I would have loved to have seen a photograph of the Kenmore structure, maybe some photographs of some of the areas that were profiled. Other than that, it's a really good book, and I really enjoyed it. Now, I'm not listening to Sasquatch Watch Radio tonight because Scott Marlowe is not exactly my cup of tea. I'm not a really big advocate of his, so it's nothing against you, Billy and Mike. I'm just skipping out on the show for tonight. But tomorrow, Bigfoot Quest is back. Tomorrow, Kick-Ass Bob Coyne and Lean and Mean Metal Mike Killen, who I had the opportunity to meet at the Ohio Bigfoot Conference last weekend, and two tremendous guys, and they're just great. It was so great to meet them finally. Anyway, they are going to have as their guest Scott Squatch Harriet. He's going to be appearing on the show tomorrow night. Those of you who are familiar with Scott Harriet, you know that he and a companion, Daryl Owen, got a possible video. Actually, got a possible video of possibly 2 Sasquatches in the Klamath Valley, the Klamath River Valley, in October 1992. And Scott has produced 2 documentaries on Sasquatch, Squatching and Journey Towards Squatchdom. He's also produced several documentaries: Walk, Still Walking, Even More Walking, and Walked. And he's going to be on the show tomorrow night, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, www.blogtalkradio.com/Bigfoot_quest. And as always, we do encourage you to please tune in and support great research.